Hey Void, how you doing? So, I believe this is the last of my Fulci binge for the second. Don't completely quote me on that. There's always a possible that I've just misremembering what else I've got lurking down in the annals of Shudder, but I, to my recollection, this is the last Fulci one I have for a little bit. I know his other one from his Gates to Hell trilogy is lurking somewhere on Shudder, so at some point I'm probably going to be reviewing City of the Living Dead. But but I know that one's not next. So, today, we've got Zombie. Pretty then, pretty to the point title. Now, Zombie came out in 1979, and was, I believe, one of Fulci's first forays into horror, before he did a lot of Giallo films, and now, this was his first stint going for an over-the-top gore flick. Alright. And yeah, the gore effects really do shine here as well. I will say right off the bat, I didn't enjoy this one as much as I did The Beyond, but I did like it more than House by the Cemetery. But first, let's talk titles, because this one's... I guess it's not just American titles that get stupid for trying to tie things to existing properties. I've commented a little bit of that on my Haunting Connecticut 2 Ghosts of Georgia review, where they will tie an unrelated movie to an existing franchise to try to boost interest. And that happens a lot. So, apparently it happened over in Italy too for Zombie. Now, back then, trying to capitalize on the success of Dawn of the Dead by Romero, Zombie here was retitled. Now, they didn't actually call the Dawn of the Dead over in Italy. They called it Zombie. Z-O-M-B-I. So, trying to play this off as somehow tied to Romero's Zombie, they changed Zombie's title to Zombie 2. So, Z-O-M-B-I 2. And Fulci was not happy with this. So, but there wasn't too much he could do for distribution, so he had to just kind of live with it. In America, however, this one was just released as Zombie. Z-O-M-B-I-E. Which, Fulci when Fulci heard about that, because he usually films in America and then has his stuff dubbed for an American audience, he was happy about that. He was glad to know that that the original title was at least available somewhere. But that wasn't the end of the zombie confusions, because later on, Fulci would partner up with someone else to make another zombie film. This one, over in Italy, was dubbed Zombie 3. Because, you know, Zombie was Zombie 2, so the sequel was Zombie 3. But over here in America, we didn't really kind of pick up on that, and when we heard Zombie 3, we also just made that one Zombie 3. So in America, there is no Zombie 2. It goes Zombie, Zombie 3, Zombie 4, and Zombie 5. Now, Zombie 5 also isn't really tied in. It was done by a different director. That was actually a Killer Bird movie that was just retitled Zombie 5. I haven't seen that one, so I can't really speak much on it yet. But both Zombie 4 and Zombie 5 weren't involved with Fulci. They, again, might have been people trying to capitalize on the success of Zombie, which was quite successful at the time. Alright, so that's enough history. Let's get in here. So, Zombie starts off with a derelict sailboat just rolling into Staten Island. So, when the cops investigate, they find it completely trashed, completely abandoned. Oh, except for the corpse on board, which comes to life and tries to eat them. So, after disposing of that, they find the boat's owner's daughter and try to figure out where's her father. Is his boat? What's going on? She has no idea what's going on, but she wants to know it also. So she teams up with a newspaper reporter who's also investigating the story of, well, one cop got killed investigating a derelict boat, so there might be a story there. So those two partner up and begin trying to figure out what happened. They tracked her father was supposedly out on an island. I can't remember where now. I just watched this last night. I can't remember that detail. So they travel down to that area. I think it's somewhere down in the Caribbean. I could be mistaken though. Don't quote me on that. And actually no, yeah, I think it's somewhere down Mexico way because the cabbie is speaking Spanish. So it might be an island off the coast of Mexico. Anyway, so they come across another couple on vacation who they agrees to take them out to the island that they're looking for, which they note that the natives dub is cursed. Well, when they get there, zombies. Pretty much, not too long after arriving, they meet up with the doctor who wants them to look for his wife, who we've already seen the wife just get her eye gouged out in true Fulci fashion. But, pretty much it devolves to them running around the island avoiding zombies and trying to get back off the island. Why they didn't head for the boat sooner, I'm not entirely clear on, but they were trying to help the existing people. Now, on the island, Dr. Menard is the one researching this. He's come across the zombie phenomenon and refuses to acknowledge it as voodoo, like all the islanders claim, saying that a voodoo priest is waking the dead. And in fact, the dead are, coming right out of the ground, so it's not just being transmitted by bite. He's trying to figure out what disease is causing this and try to find a cure. To the point of alienating his wife and their problems pretty much lead to her alcohol infueled death at the hands of a zombie. So, he's pretty much running a clinic, watching people who are getting sick, usually by like a bite of a zombie, because that seems to add it, but the fact that the zombies are still rising, they don't really go into why the zombies are doing what they do. So, this one's only got, the story is a little bit light on this one. It's mostly an excuse for really good zombie effects and great gore effects, tied in with with the literary storyline, just to hold it all together. So Zombie, which was also dubbed Zombie Flesh Eaters in America, so they did have one alternate title over here at least. That's a catchy one. It was okay. I mean, the effects are worth watching it, but overall, it's only okay. Though, I was gonna give this one 5 MacGuffins, but any movie where you have a zombie fighting a shark, you gotta give it a little bit of a bump up. So I will give this one 6 MacGuffins. That right there kind of made it worth it for me. And, this is back in the 70s. Zombie was 1979. This ain't no CG shark. This is an actor in zombie makeup squaring off with an actual shark. So, I will give it a knockup for the shark versus zombie sequence. Sure, movie. Alright. I think that's all I got on Zombie. It's okay. Definitely you can see where it was a staple in the early zombie movie genre. So it's worth seeing for its history. But it's, overall, I liked it, but it was nothing special. So I will say this is one of the few zombie movies where they actually used the term zombie. For a while that was kind of almost taboo. You never said zombie in a zombie movie. Up until Shaun of the Dead broke that a little bit, but they only do that to mock it, saying, hey, don't say the Z word. But, yeah. That's, I think all I got on Zombie. So, I'll see you guys later with whatever Shudder's got next for me. Take care.